Welcome to Campfire Time.
Welcome to Campfire Time.
Yeah.
We've had, I was going to say we've had a long day, a long week, a long year. We've had a long 4 years. Let's just set that aside.
Yeah.
If you don't know, we live off-grid, 40 acres in Willow, Alaska, and we are homesteading. We have a little farm. We have, I don't even know how many animals at this point. A lot. But we don't have running water or a functional driveway that is usable 12 months out of the year. So, I'm Crystal.
I'm Reeve.
And yeah, it's been a long day. So it's the beginning of June. Oh no, it's the middle of June.
Middle of June
It's the
already.
middle of June here in Alaska.
And here's the problem.
And today's the first day that we actually got things in the ground in the garden. We've spent all day getting things in the garden, and I wanted to make sure that I could bring you a video this week. So hence my brainiac idea. Let's have a campfire video and we can sit down. I am going to bring you the garden video, but later this week.
Hold please, it's coming.
It's on the list. Yeah. This is the last of our
I know,
homemade root
sad.
beer.
We need
Homemade
to
root
chip
beer.
and chop.
You're cool. You can use your knife. I just have to use a...
No, it's too fuzzy. Oh. It's fizzy. Look out.
You tried to warn me, but I did not listen.
Not in time.
Are you shocked by this?
Shocked that you're not listening?
Yes.
No. I mean, yes.
He's not shocked. So Campfire Time is a little bit different a video than we normally do. We usually show you all the things and make it look pretty, and we don't really edit too much. I mean, our videos are real life, but this is the unedited version of Reeve and Crystal.
No working words.
No working words. No, we used to do these videos, but people didn't really respond to them as well as our other videos, and that's okay. If this isn't your type of video, wait for the next one. But this is our opportunity to bring you guys a little bit more extra videos than just once a week or once every 2 weeks, because we're super busy. So
That's right.
We hope that you enjoy the addition back of the campfire videos. So we have to figure out a topic. What's today's topic, Mr. Reed?
I'll back up for just a second. So, a lot of y'all
Backpedal.
joined us over the course of the winter, and we had all kinds of fun project videos where we just brought you us being goofy with one another and getting stuff done. This spring, however, our videos have really dropped off.
Yeah.
So we'd like to apologize for that. It's been a weird year, particularly for my work. Typically, I'm not as busy in the spring. We've mentioned before that I'm a contractor, and my specialty is sort of finish work at the end of the job, which usually means during the spring months, I'm not super busy, not until summer comes around. This year has been very busy.
Yeah.
Coupling my busyness with Miss Crystal's busyness, we have been off the farm a lot. So we have not had time to bring you all the videos that we usually do. So we apologize for that.
Yeah.
We will be getting back to our projects.
It's on the list.
Yeah, it is definitely on the list.
Yeah, so for some of you that maybe haven't been around for a long time, you watch our videos, you think that, you know, we're goofy and funny and whatever, and we do have a good time. We have to have a good time in all the things that we do because we work so hard. And you can either cry or laugh, and we choose to laugh. But we both have full-time off-farm jobs. Mr. Reeve is a general contractor. I run a medical clinic for kids and adults with special needs. Those are both full-time jobs. We also live off-grid on a homestead, so we have...
Which is also a full-time job.
Which is also a full-time job. Yeah, like we go to work before we go to work because we get up and take care of all the animals and milk, and then when we get home, we do it all over again and feed the animals and milk. And so kind of our off-farm jobs are in between our on-farm jobs pretty much during the day. And then aside from that, you know, we've started the soap business, so that's been going really well. And also it takes time and energy to bring you videos, probably 30 hours a week.
That's right.
So yeah, so we have lots of jobs.
So off farm has gotten busier. On farm has also gotten busier.
Yeah,
Sorry about that, love.
it's fine.
I'm making an ash out of you.
You are making an ash out of me, yeah.
So on the farm, we have, as Miss Crystal just said, brought online the soap business, and
Boop, boop.
coming soon is going to be our first ever farmers market.
Oh yeah, farmer. We decided to add that too. That's an every week event that happens from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. in Willow at the Willow Community Center,
That's right.
and we're gonna be selling all the things.
Yep, some crafts. We'll be selling
Things
some
that we
dairy.
make on the farm.
Yep.
Yeah, barbecue sauce,
Good,
all
delicious
the
barbecue sauce.
cheese, beer balm. I made a mustache wax.
Yep, that's right.
You gotta make the.
You gotta make the little motion.
Yeah, yeah. So we added that in, and then also us and Bill from My Alaska are bringing the second annual YouTube meetup, July 13th.
Alaska YouTube meetup. That's
Yeah,
right.
so that's the next big project we're pouring into. So there's
That's right.
just a lot of stuff going on. So let's maybe just do the catch up. So
Okay, catch up.
ketchup, no mustard.
No, that's like looking back, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's
Funny.
that from?
Wayne's World.
Oh, sorry.
Party time. Excellent. Oh no, that's Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Is it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Just ignore that part. If I was gonna edit this, I would cut that out because I don't remember.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah. But so we did a really great job last fall getting projects staged to get done during the winter.
That's right.
Like we needed a front deck. Severely we needed a front deck. And so what we did is we did the groundwork for the sonotubes, right?
That's right.
And we didn't have time to build the deck in the fall, but we had time to put holes in the ground and get the foundation ready for the deck. And also we dug a hole for an outhouse and build cribbing for the outhouse and got that installed.
That's right.
Yeah, and so because summer is so short here, and basically there's a short time of thaw and a really long time of freeze, we staged things that we could do during the thaw time that we could work on when it was frozen. Like, I mean, we put house wrap on and it was 10 below. But we didn't do that in the summer. Why? Because it could be done in the winter.
That's right.
And the deck went on. High five, we got that done. What else did we get done this winter? We got a surround for our wood stove.
We did.
It's beautiful. I love it. It's the only corner of our cabin that's finished.
Hey.
Oh, you guys be kind.
No, ma'am.
You don't get to be jealous.
No, ma'am.
These are our beautiful dogs. They're Maremmas, Holly and Juniper. They're our livestock guardian dog. And they protect all the animals very well, and they also like to protect one another from our love and affection. They get pretty jealous. But
Speaking of beautiful and wonderful, we also got drains in our cabin this winter.
That is my favorite thing that we got done this winter.
That has been wonderful.
Magical. So, like I said, we don't have running water, so we had like a jug of water up in the loft that ran down a hose into a utility sink, and that's how we washed hands, did dishes, all that kind of stuff. Well, if the drains don't go nowhere, it goes onto your floor. So we put it in, we had a 5-gallon bucket underneath there.
That's
And
right.
so you always had to check when you washed your hands. Check the bucket, check the bucket.
And something similar was happening for our shower. We had a big bin with our shower set up, and we would stand in this bin and take a shower.
And then what happens? The water don't go down the drain because
That's
there's
right.
no drain, right?
So basically, it means not only are you hauling water in to the cabin, you are also hauling water back out of the cabin.
And that has been, like, we still haul water. We don't have running water. We don't plan on having running water anytime real soon. Maybe
Yeah.
someday, but not anytime soon. But not having to dump the gray water out of every bucket and vessel in the cabin has really been a huge blessing. Like, it's so exciting to me that I can dump the water down the drain. I know maybe that sounds silly to somebody that,
Right. To people that are so used to having drains.
but I'm
Yeah.
like so happy. Like Reeve milks the goats twice a day, and you can do a load of milk dishes and just about fill a 5-gallon bucket, you know.
Yep.
And so it's like that has to get emptied so often. So we got drains into a French drain now. So gray water goes to a French drain. So that's fabulous. We got a shower surround in.
That's right.
So we, thank you, Jesus, got rid of the Rubbermaid bin and the shower curtain of
That
death.
attacks you when you're trying to take a shower.
So we got a shower surround in.
What did we replace those lovely shower curtains with?
Oh, we got glass shower doors.
We have never had glass shower doors in our life.
No, not in our entire marriage have we had glass shower doors.
Yep.
And so that was like
That's our
we're moving on up, boys.
our bit of luxury. That's right.
It's so great. It's so great to stand in there and take a shower, and the water goes down the drain, and the shower curtain doesn't touch you, and it's just like magic. You know,
That's
we
right.
still have a 5-gallon bucket that we put hot water in, and we have a submersible pump and a little shower head that's kind of like comparable to a camper shower.
Yep.
But we're not missing anything with that. I'm very
So far,
happy with that.
I still prefer it. So, y'all know how it is, right? You get into the shower and you turn the shower water on, and it's cold until you get to the hot water.
Yeah.
With our system, no. The first
Nah.
drop is hot. It's awesome.
Yeah, I forgot that. I think last summer maybe. I don't remember how long ago it was. I took a shower in a real shower that turns on with faucets. But whenever I did that last, I think it was at my brother's house, and I totally forgot about the fact that when you turn the water on, it's whatever temperature it is in the pipes. Like, it comes out cold, and I'm like, you know, like paralyzed thinking, what do I do? And I'm like, oh yeah, you're supposed to let the water run a little bit.
Yeah, that exactly
We
happens.
haul all
yeah.
of our water. There is no beeping way that I'm going to let water run down the drain. I'm just going to, no, we're not doing that. We're not going to let the water run here. And we don't have to because, you know, you put the warm water in the bucket and then you make sure it's the right temperature with your arm when you mix it, and then it comes out the spout.
So we went on our first vacation in years.
Long time.
Long time. Some friends of ours were getting married, and that's exactly what happened to me. I stepped into that regular shower and turned that thing on, and I had forgotten that first drop is not going to be hot.
Totally forget. You totally forget. Yeah.
Forgot how to use them. They're fancy plumbing fixtures.
I know. Yeah. I'll tell you, I don't miss the smell of the chlorine though. The chlorine in the water.
Yeah.
I don't ever want that. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. What else did we get done? So we got the shower surround in.
Oh, nothing. We sat around all winter, did nothing.
Took naps, ate bonbons, watched soap operas. Same thing we do every day.
Yeah.
We got the deck in. We actually finished the deck. So that was fabulous. We finished half of the house wrap.
Yep.
So we got 2 sides of the house done. We didn't get the other 2 sides done. It'll happen. It'll happen.
We'll get there.
Yeah, so many times we have these projects set in the lineup to get done, but then other things take precedent, like animals need housing, or it's going to be baby season, or it's going to be milking season. And it's just like, you know, those things have to happen. People ask me often, when are you going to finish the inside of your cabin? I'm looking forward to that. Or when are you going to side your cabin? In finishing the inside of the cabin or siding the cabin does not sustain our survival, does not keep us warm, does not feed our animals, and does not feed us. And so those are like the big priorities. And once we have all of those things out of the way and there's nothing left to do, then I might put up some sheetrock. You know, then I might put up siding, but really in terms of siding the cabin, like we might probably need to get the other 2 sides of house wrap done. But we're not siding the cabin for a long time because, number one, that's a big resource, not just financially, but our time.
Right.
And our time is what limits us, I would say, more than anything else.
Absolutely.
Because we're cheap. We can figure out how to do anything for nothing. Yeah. But our time, you know, if I decided let's take a weekend inside the house, then that means the garden doesn't get put in. right? Or that means rabbit hutches don't get built and the babies are big and they need to get moved into their own housing. And so there's just only so much of us to go around.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, we're really cool. We can do all the things, but we're not invincible for sure.
Yeah. I mean, if we want nice, cool siding that came from the trees off our own land, well, it takes a while to mill that siding.
It does
on the
take
mill,
time
so,
to mill it. Yeah, so not even just putting it up, but also milling. Like, you may not realize it because it's summertime in Alaska, but it's 10 o'clock right now. It's 10 o'clock p.m. in the evening. And did we have breakfast?
No, we ended up skipping breakfast this morning.
Did we have lunch? You ate a couple boiled
Kind
eggs.
of, yeah.
And I had a protein bar. And that's like,
Right.
we haven't had lunch or dinner or, we just go until we drop every day pretty much.
But the animals got fed, the goaties got milked.
That's right.
The garden got started.
Yeah, so we got a lot of stuff.
The garden got tilled. Yep.
Yeah, garden got tilled today. That video's going to come up this week. I think I told you guys that. I don't know. It's late. It's 7 o'clock at night. So projects. So those are the big things we got done this winter, right? We did.
I think so. Did we miss anything? We got a lot done. We got
so much done this winter. I'm so impressed with us. This fall, we just killed it, dude. We got the animal shelters done. The skid shelters.
Yep.
So
we got the sonotubes in.
Yep.
We got the hole for the outhouse dug. We got the French drain ready to attach the plumbing.
Yeah, so we made huge improvements this last winter. Moving forward.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Okay. Yeah. Moving forward, I need to make a bunch of farm cheese and labels for the farmers market and create displays and all those little things, those day-to-day things. But outside of that kind of big homestead projects, what's on the list? What's on the list right now? Finish the outhouse.
Yep.
It's still sitting in our driveway. It has not been used in our driveway.
Yep.
That's important.
Outhouse. Yep. Rabbit hutches. Yep. We have baby rabbits that will soon need their own hutches.
They're going to be ready to wean in about a week and a half, I figure, maybe 2 weeks. So their moms are already getting tired of them.
Yep.
They are ready to move to youth housing. So we need to get that done. So we need to build rabbit hutches. Do you have to mill the lumber for the rabbit hutches?
Maybe a little bit. Yep.
Okay. Rabbit hutches, outhouse.
And then the biggie, the barn.
Oh, I know.
So last fall, we made a video explaining why we still didn't get a barn, even though that was supposed to be the project for last year. Last year was just incredible weather-wise, incredibly wet, and we were never able to get on the spot and actually make it happen. So we took a bunch of the lumber that we had milled for the barn, and we used that to make the skid shelters that all the critters are still in now. So now we need to mill new lumber to replace that so that we can get the barn up.
Get the barn up. And it may go up in stages, but
Yep.
we're going to get done what has to get done before it freezes.
Yep.
And then we'll probably be out there doing that this winter.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because the animal shelters that we built this last fall, they have been beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
And fabulous.
Yeah, absolutely.
They worked great. There's no emergent need for... Sorry, our dogs are tromping through everything.
Right.
We're just like, what are you doing? Juniper's over there eating the dog bowl, like eating the actual bowl. So... But...
So, yeah, we'll be bored most of the summer. We have nothing to do.
And that's maybe why you don't see us do like, let's spend 3 days and go hike a mountain to catch a fish, you know?
Right. We do need to try and get some salmon in the freezer again, though.
Right. Yeah, we do definitely love living here, and being outdoors was one of the greatest things, I think, or one of the big things that drew us to one another. We very much enjoy outdoors. Yeah. And that's one of the reasons why we chose the life that we did, that we live camping. I mean, we live camping.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're very blessed in that way. But we're not gonna, have these great big adventure videos. It's just, this is our real life. We really live here,
This is our adventure.
This is our adventure. Yeah. It's awesome.
We'll get there. We'll get some salmon in the freezer, and one of these days we'll get another moose. But
Yeah.
it's just on the list of priorities. It's just down there at the moment.
Yeah,
so.
because we have done a really good job putting away food.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
we sure
yeah, we have done a really good job putting away food and preserving food. Yeah, and we have a pig or 3 that are gonna go to Camp Kenmore, and yeah.
That'll
So
free up a little bit of time. Well, for me.
sorry,
What?
I was like, do you know how many hours it's gonna take to do that job?
I know, but then.
But you mean not
Yeah.
having to deal with them every day?
Yeah, feed them every day and walk the fence because they're always burying the fence. So.
They're the peskiest,
Yeah.
for sure. You think goats would be, but no, the goats
Yeah.
are easy. They're like giant toddlers, and so they're just happy. They're happy and curious, and they are mischievous sometimes, but barely ever.
Yeah.
Barely ever.
So being quite busy last fall, we largely feed the pigs for free.
Yep, we do.
Because of the kindness of neighbors and local businesses that share their waste with us.
Yep.
In order to be a little bit more sustainable, we take that, and instead of getting thrown away, it gets eaten by our
they don't have to throw it away, and we don't have to buy pig food.
And since we do that, we thought last fall it really couldn't hurt to just keep our speaking of him, to keep our pig for that we had planned for the freezer, and just keep him for the winter, because
we could feed him for free.
We can feed him for free.
And time is limited. That's our most limited resource. So it's like, do we have a day and a half to put a pig in the freezer? Not me. All right. Not you either. Fine. We'll just keep feeding him.
And then he started growing like a weed.
He was holding out until we decided not to put him in the freezer.
Then he went nuts. And I think he's sitting at about 500 pounds now. So this is going to be fun. Yep.
Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay.
Indeed.
Yeah. Any other upcoming projects? Ooh, dog hair.
Dog hair.
Dog hair. Oh my gosh, lots of dog hair.
Anything
else?
What upcoming projects do we have?
There's always a list, right?
There's always a list, and we're pretty good about ready fire aiming new things onto the list. So.
Yeah. You guys have seen. You've seen the inside of the inside of the cabin, the outside of the cabin. We are limiting what we're growing this year in the garden, just because that's where one thing that we can cut back on, because I have a lot of canned food under the cabin. Yeah. So we don't need to grow everything under the sun. We're just going to grow the staples. Yeah,
essentially we'll grow carrots, potatoes, brassicas, and some greens.
The things that are easy to grow in Alaska,
Yep. Yep, definitely.
We've opted out of putting up a greenhouse because, well, if you saw the big Quonset hut greenhouse we made, it collapsed.
Yep.
Which was fine, and we have plans for that, but
it's an easy thing to cut out for this year.
It's an easy thing to cut out for this year, yeah. Just for this year, we're not going to have a greenhouse. We're just going to grow it in the garden, and it'll live if it's going to live, and it'll die if it's going to die, and I'm going to be fine with that.
And we'll buy tomatoes.
And we'll buy tomatoes. Yeah, we do have a couple tomato plants from those Siberian tomatoes that we grew last year.
Yep.
And this will be a good year to see if they're going to grow outside or not.
Yeah, yep. If we have a good warm summer, they might do just fine, so.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, it was hot today, dude. Hot for us.
Yeah, we were in the 80s today.
We're wimps. We think we're dying. Like, really, people get heat stroke around here when it hits 80 degrees.
So I did read something, and I think this is very, very true. In the northern latitudes like we are, the sun can feel, when the sun is on your skin, it feels much hotter because it's a little bit lower in the sky. There's a larger surface area of your body that's getting heated up by the sun, rather than just the small surface area of like the top of your head and your shoulders and all that.
Yeah,
so
that's
my story. I'm sticking to it.
Dude, I just think we're wimps,
That could be true.
I mean, 20 degrees out, I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt. I don't need a jacket. I don't need gloves. I don't need a hat. I don't need boots. We're good. I think for most people, 40, 50 degrees and they're putting on a sweater.
Right.
40, 50 degrees and wearing t-shirts, you know.
Yeah.
It's just,
Yep,
it's
pretty much.
just, but we've lived here our whole lives. We're just super, super acclimated to it. But I'm not acclimated to the heat.
Right, right.
There's no way.
There are some areas in Alaska that will get hot, like in the
Not-
interior, they'll get hot during the summer.
Like what? Like 95?
90s, yeah.
Yeah. Psh.
But
Nope.
we
I'll go sit in a cold room.
we
Actually,
have
we
only
did that last year.
we have only seen that once
Mm-hmm.
out here.
3 years ago.
It's been 5 years ago now.
Oh, that's
2019,
that's right, because we weren't living
the year of
out
all the
here.
fires. Yep.
Yeah, there was a lot of wildfires out here.
Yep.
Like, lots. Yeah.
Actually, some came pretty close to the property. Oh,
Milk.
milk! Get the milk out of the freezer. Get your phone out of your pocket.
Well, I guess
Okay.
we probably rambled on enough anyways. And I gotta make dinner, but we really appreciate your patience putting up with us and our shenanigans, but like,
And our lack of posting
yeah,
schedule.
we're really just doing the best that we can. And we're really committed to making sure that you guys get videos, but sometimes other things take precedent.
Yeah.
And so anyways, I know this was kind of long and rambly and on and on and on, Crystal. You never shut up. I know. But we're going to throw up a campfire video, what? We're going to try to do it once a week.
We'll try to do it each
And if you
week.
hate it, then you hate it, and that's fine. But this is what we can do to give you more videos. And if you guys have topics or ideas, I mean, put it in the comments. If I don't like it, I'm not going to do it, but...
And also mention in the comments if you're pro campfire videos or you'd rather see other videos.
Well, you can rather see other videos, but this is what we can do. So, like, yeah.
If everybody hates it, then maybe
Then I'll
we'll
just
do
take a
something
nap
else.
right now instead of make a campfire video.
Don't take a nap. It's almost 11 p.m. That's dinner time.
I have to make dinner. That's right. All right. Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate you. Check out the soap shop at theflattirefarm.com if you're interested. And we'll catch you on the next video.
Bye.